Welcome back, guys. So we're going to try and crack on with this hotel today. I'm going to try and stop at certain stages as I'm building the next floor. This is the previous floor. Still just a few bits to finish off, which we'll do in a minute. And then that floor will be complete. Some tiles that I've ordered off Bricklink to finish this bit off, and a couple of little bits. And then we could crack on with the next floor, which will be more rooms. Sorry it's been so long. I think it's probably almost 2 months now since I did an update on this. Various reasons for that. Just parts were available. Also very, very busy up to Christmas. And so it's kind of got pushed to one side. But we're going to try and crack on now and get this finished in the next sort of month or so. Get the top floor finished as well. And then we can move on to new projects. Before we start, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's watched and subscribed to the channel in the past week. The video I put on last week on the railway station has done really, really well. At the time of recording, it's had over 4,500 views, and the channel has gained 80 new subscribers. So I really do appreciate it. You've no idea what it means to a small channel when it gets an awful lot of interest in a video that's posted. It makes me realise that people are actually quite interested in what I do. So thank you so much. Massively appreciate that. So we're going to crack on with this today. I've got a big box of parts that have come over here. Should be able to get well on the way with the next floor. Probably won't quite finish it, but we'll get well on the way with it, and then we can see what we need to finish that off and then crack on with the top floor. Okay, I think we're done with all the tiling and everything seems to be pretty much complete. I think the only thing we need to do is add another chair to this desk here, and it's as simple as a regular brown Lego chair. And a 2x2 round plate. That's kind of blocking the doorway a little bit, isn't it? That's better, and I've realised as well we need some doors. So just so happens I've got 3 more of these, and we'll try and find, how about some of these funky teal coloured 1x1s. For the door handles. And we need 3. We've got one there, we've got one there, and then we've got one over there. I think that looks pretty cool. So this floor is finished. I think it's time we cracked on now with the next floor. Okay, so this is the basic plate floor plan of the next floor. And I've turned the previous floor upside down so you can see exactly how this works. You do have to fill in some extra pieces around the edge to get that curve. I'll show you how exactly how it's done in a minute. So what happens now is we build more plates on top of this, and then there'll be a final layer of tiles. So essentially you end up with a floor that is a brick thick, which makes it extremely heavy but extremely solid, and you get that nice curve that doesn't move anywhere. And I'll show you how that's done in a little while. Okay, so just quickly to show you, I've just put some more plates on here. All this will need to be filled in. Doesn't matter what colour, because you'll be able to see it once it's been tiled off. We've put some wedge plates around here. That's to help with that curve. And I've built the first window assembly, which will become the curved frontage. Just these hinge plates. These are just 1x4x6 black window frames. And then we've got some pieces underneath which will help to catch essentially this when I curve it around, almost like stoppers. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so this is our window assembly. I've just took this one piece off. This just attaches onto here. Put that plate back, and as I bend this around the plate assembly, all of these pieces catch on the plates and makes a nice solid window piece. I just add a 1x4 plate here, like that. And if I just pick this up, I should be able to see how these plates have caught on there, that plate has caught on there, and it's just acting as a stopper. Now we can fill these gaps in, that's not a problem. And obviously on top as well, there's minimal edges, but we'll actually fill all that in with another layer of tiles and plates. And then it'll end up looking, if I just grab the other floor, hoping you can see that, you'll see there's some gaps there that get filled in, and then eventually it ends up looking like this because we fill in with another layer of plates, wedge plates and tiles. So it's exactly the same. It leaves you with a nice clean finish. And I'm going to carry on building this, building it up, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so hopefully you can see now that just with a little bit of clever placement of wedge plates, we can fill in most of these gaps. This is the third layer of plates on here. There will be some gaps, but we'll fill that with clever placement of furniture when we do the rooms. And then all the rest of this has now been plated. So this is double thickness. Again, don't worry about the different colour over there. That'll be covered over with tiles, and then there'll be a layer of tiles on top of this. So that's where we're at so far. I'm going to do a little bit more building, and then probably in the next update we'll hopefully get this finished. Okay, that is as far as we've got so far. I've done some of the walls, we've started working on some of the bathrooms. It's going to be the same floor plan essentially as the other floor. So we've started fitting out some of the bathrooms, slightly different wall designs. We'll have a twin room over here because somebody did suggest that in the comments, and I've started putting a few of the bits and bobs, some of the flooring in, but lots more to do. We've got the lift shaft in, flooring to do, got to get all the rooms furnished. Ran out of these hinge pieces as well, but you get the general idea. This one's well on the way, and then we can get on with the top floor. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope that gave you sort of a rough idea of how I did the curve at least on this, and it's just a bit of trial and error really, but once you get all these bits filled in, it looks pretty good. Definitely worth having a go at. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Always love reading your comments. Lots of great comments on the last video. Leave a like if you could, please. If you haven't already subscribed, we'll be very grateful if you could subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys for another update on this really soon, and some other videos coming next week. See you guys.